Good morning, good morning. What's up, everybody? We're over here from Envigado. That's the question. Is this the best place to live in Colombia? Uh, yes, it is for many people. Eddie on the go. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Eddie, still out there in Portugal? Or are you back in the States, stateside? I'm just doing a little walk around, Eddie here, and that title because this municipality, this township of Envigado here in Colombia Envigado here in Colombia is considered uh, came out in a newspaper article uh, came out in a newspaper article like 2 years ago as the best municipality to live in Colombia, better than Medellin and whatever for so many reasons. So yeah, keeps on coming out that nobody's connected. I don't know why, but it is. But it is. Eddie, if you can drop another message in there, that would give me an idea if this video. Okay, you're reconnected. It's just this area is a little sketchy with the signal. You're back in stateside in California, editing Portugal videos. All right. Were you there in Portugal just for a vacation, or do you live out there too, or just traveling around? This is a cultural park called Debra Arango, and public library and cultural park. Viva Envigado, South America's largest shopping centers over there, 3 blocks over that way. It's got everything, but can't go into a shopping center with a gimbal and a camera or anything like that and making videos. All malls around the world have that same security protocol. They will not let you do that. Look at this old house here. And that's the public library right there. Who knows why the signal? It's usually this is a good signal for this company I use here, this mobile phone service, Tigo. But yesterday or this week when I did it in Spanish, on a Spanish channel I have, Eddie Viajero, and then today seems like, I don't know, people come and go. I mean, it shows 0 people connected. Oh, you went on a short 2-week trip. Hola, Lina, ¿cómo estás? Bien, gracias.
Me estaba viendo desde acá, estabas en vivo, ¿cierto?
Sí, estaba en vivo y después me desconecté porque me seguía mostrando ceros. No sé qué está pasando esto con hoy aquí.
Sí,
¿Cómo estás?
ahorita, bien, gracias.
Ya estoy, qué bueno. Ya estoy haciendo eso en vivo, pero en el otro canal en inglés.
Ah, it's in English.
Yeah, I'm just speaking in English today. Do you speak English?
I am so-so.
So-so, a little bit. So-so, okay. And your daughter, and Juanita?
And the house.
But does she speak English?
No.
No, she doesn't speak English. You speak English, but Juanita doesn't.
También, I'm so-so.
So-so, more or less. Yeah, okay, that's good, excellent. I know Lina, we have talked a couple of times.
Ya no, pero más español que inglés.
¿Usted habla más español que inglés? Okay.
Obvio.
She speaks more Spanish than English. She's just joking around. She's being funny.
Pero algún día.
Someday,
Ella sí
someday.
Ella sí estudia inglés desde muy niña, ya tiene 15 y ya como desde los 4 o 5 años estudia inglés.
Oh, that's good. She está bien.
Pero
Nice.
bueno, y aquí laborando mi hijo.
And working for a living.
Bien.
Trabajando para vivir. O viviendo para trabajar. Trabajando para poder vivir bien, ¿no?
Claro.
Ah, bueno, Lina.
Bueno, mi hijo, que se
Bye bye.
Chao.
Ciao. Take care. Hasta luego. So Lina, I have met her here before. I remember maybe a few months back, I was over here against that mural. I was making a video and a pre-recorded vlog, Eddie, and whoever else is watching this down the line. And I was trying to take some selfies with this GoPro camera, not GoPro, with my smartphone and the gimbal on it, with this tripod. And she was sitting around here, and she offered to take the photo for me, but I had already taken what I needed, and I said thanks. And we started talking. Nice person. And then the other day I was doing a live stream in Spanish around here, when they inaugurated the Christmas lights here in this city of Envigado, which is right next to Medellin. And she was out with her daughter. 1 week in Lisbon, 1 week Terceira Island. Wow, nice. And your family liked it as well? The trip out there? That's the public library, Debra Arango. And soon, Noche de las Velitas is a big time here on December 7th and December 8th, but especially December 7th at night. And that sign is for that. Feliz Dia de las Velitas. Happy Candle Vigil Day or night. And the Advent crown. And all these are Christmas lights that they light up at night. And they're finishing up another thing there, a Superior School of Technology and Art. Okay, no, it's a Superior Tecnológica de Artes. That's the Superior School of Technological, the Technological Superior School of Arts, Debra Arango, Phase 2. That's what that's going to be, a school. Technological Superior School of Arts, Debra Arango. And this is the Debra Arango Park. She was a famous artist here, born back, I think, in the 19th century. And all that. And she's a famous personality here in Envigado. She's dead, of course, now. They remember her and another guy, Fernando Gonzalez, a writer. So is Envigado the best municipality to live in? Yes, for me it is, my humble opinion. And some people who have lived here before, who are living here now, foreigners, backpackers, pensioners, expats. There are a few expats living here in Envigado now in the El Dorado neighborhood. I made a video yesterday, and I'm gonna edit it, and it's gonna come out on Saturday. I got videos coming out today, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of my outing to Medellin on the weekend, making videos about different neighborhoods. So if anybody's looking for Airbnb accommodations in the Medellin metropolitan area, Envigado, whatever, that's what I'm doing right now, daily, as much as I can. I don't go out making videos daily. Hey, super cool life, what's up? What's up, Vikram? Vikram? Eddie on the Go, he's got his channel on YouTube by that name. Eddie on the Go, super cool life, he's got his channel on YouTube. He's from Varanasi, India. And he's got another channel out now. It's called Super Cool Vlog, but all the letters are together. It's not separate, just like the channel, the profile name right there. His channel handle is Super Cool Vlog. He started that recently, and where he's going to be speaking only in English and showing India to us. Right, Vic? Namaste. Aapke se hai? Aur kaise ho, bhai sahab? That means, how are you, brother? Eddie on the Go, and Super Cool Life, and Bert Erickson. Good morning to you, Bert. Where are you connecting from? What part of the world, Bert? Or are you here in Colombia now? You're welcome for the videos. That's what I love doing. I sent Vikram, Vic. He's got that channel if you guys want to check him out in India. His other channel, I mean, the one that says Super Cool Life, that's mostly about pigeons and everything, but he speaks only in Hindi. Only in Hindi on that channel, but he's got another channel. Vikram, why don't you, hey Vic, why don't you put the name of your channel up? Super Cool Vlog. Cool with a K. Oh, you're one side of your family, that side of your family's from that island. Okay. So you got Portuguese roots, Portuguese ancestry. With the Spanish heritage is from another island called Fayal. The Vargas originally from northern coastal Spain, Santander. Yeah, my father's family. How are you? My father's family, the Toros, They're from Spain, somewhere in Spain, I forgot. And my mom's family, also Spanish and German descendants. And my father just Spanish. On his side of the family, Spanish. And even a mix of the native people of Colombia on my dad's side in terms of his mom, my grandmother. She's 100 years old. She and her twin sister celebrated their 100th year of life this past September, and they're still alive, kicking, and pretty healthy. Adventures of Sam, what's up? Good morning, Adventures of Sam. How you doing, buddy? How's everything going? Adventures of Sam has his channel too on YouTube. So basically 3 of you guys on the chat right now on this live stream have YouTube channels. Please remember, you can say on my pre-recorded vlogs, you can type it in the chat area comment section that you have a channel and what's your channel about. Travel content creation, food vlog content creation, whatever it is that is good, just let people know about it. Let this be a way of reaching out to more people in the YouTube universe. This avenue right here, this is Poblado Avenue. It's coming from Medellin. Medellin is the next town over, the city. And if you continue going that way, on this avenue, you will hit Sabaneta. And we're just a block away from the main square here, the town square. It's an overcast day. It was warm a while ago, it was kind of muggy, but now there's a nice little breeze going on here, and now we got the right to cross. And there goes the Sabaneta bus. The Sabaneta bus is coming this way, and it takes you directly all the way to Sabaneta. And here we gotta watch out because these guys have the right to turn right. So you gotta be careful as a pedestrian. Colombia is not a very friendly pedestrian country, guys. Make sure you understand that when you come here. It's not a very pedestrian friendly country in terms of motorists. Motorists don't really respect that much. There have been a lot of accidents with pedestrians and fatalities throughout the years. I had to learn that really the hard way, but not getting, I have never been hit by a car or a motorcycle, but it was dangerous. It was dangerous, and I had to learn quickly. Coming from the States, I thought, that people would be respectful, like in the States, but I was totally wrong. Bert Erickson, you're in Ocala, Florida. Oh yeah, up there by Orlando. Your favorite city is Envigado, gotcha, yeah. So check out Super Cool Life, but his channel's name is right there here in the chat, Super Cool Vlog. All of that is together, not separate. Check him out. He's in India. He's from India. He's from Varanasi. And he speaks in English pretty well. We have a lot of phone chats, him and I, because we're going to collab. We're going to do some collaborations when I get back to India next year. We're going to do some vlogs together, wherever we can meet up in Varanasi or in Delhi or in Bombay or Rishikesh, wherever, Calcutta. Yeah. People are getting ready for the big week. People start work early here. A motorcycle shop there. They sell Kimco, Victory, Kawasaki bikes. A lady is pushing her 2 little fingers up, saying peace. People here are very friendly. Very nice in general. A lot of businesses. Beautiful women. Really, there are a lot of beautiful women in this municipality or township. So, Bert Erickson, welcome to the live stream. I think this is your second time, maybe, I don't remember, on the live stream. And they got buñuelos here. Buñuelos, almojábanos, pan de quesos. Hola, ¿cómo está? Ah, que bueno, apenas estaba mirando qué tenían aquí para que viera la gente. And now, so there you go. She got scared. She thought I was going to shoot her with the video. Yeah, they're very beautiful women here. And we got the coffee shop street right over there, coffee shops. Well, let's go this way and show you since we're here. These are the metro buses. The metro buses come up from the metro, and if you have the Civic card or whatever with a reload, and you use the metro to come from downtown Medellin or from some other part of Medellin or from Sabaneta or Itagüí, and you live in Envigado or you're coming to visit here, then you just use the metro card that you can get. And if you use that connection within 90 minutes, then it won't charge you extra. It'll just charge you a little more. Total like 3,400 pesos or something for a integrated metro bus ride, metro ride and bus ride. This is the municipal council building. The municipal council building is right there. It's an old building. And you have the three flags here. The Colombian flag is in the middle. The flag that represents Envigado is green and orange. And the flag that represents this state or this department, this province, is green and white. And that there is the mayor's office, Alcaldía de Envigado, the mayor's office right there. Good. You're watching on the TV. Good. Excellent. Sometimes the signal will break up, guys. Sometimes the signal will be bad because I don't know. Maybe the phone service company is having a problem with the signal in the area. It could be whatever. There's nothing I can do about that. But thank you for letting me know anyhow. And this is the coffee shop area right here. This block. You got all these coffee shops. There are more coffee shops here, but this is one of the areas, this street, pedestrian street, no cars, right on this one. If you're looking for, maybe you want to rent, you look for Arrendamientos Envigado. This is a rental agency. And maybe if you want to rent an apartment or a house here, you come here and talk to them. Maybe they have somebody, it's a big one. It's a very big one, two floors. Very nice. Wow. And somebody getting a shoe shine. You get a shoe shine maximum. If this guy might charge you a lot of money, maybe 5,000 pesos. It won't be more than that. 5,000 pesos is $1.10, $1.15, something like that. So you got people here just, doing their thing right now, just drinking coffee, hot chocolate, something. This is normal life here in the park. They do love feeding pigeons. We're going to see in the park in a moment. The park, they got a lot of pigeons here at the town square. I'm just going to do this vlog, this live stream for about an hour or less than an hour because I have to be home by 1 p.m. in about an hour and 30 minutes before 1 p.m. so I can teach a class online. Remember, I am an English language teacher. I have my glasses on because without these reading glasses, TV glasses, computer glasses, I can't see many of the messages because that's just the way it's been working. Because I work online. Today is a lighter day, but normally, like on a Tuesday, it's an 11-hour work day for me on the computer, teaching English virtually online through Teams platform, that app. On Wednesdays, I have about 8 hours of work. On Thursdays, I have about 9 hours of work. On Fridays, I have about 7. And on Mondays right now, maybe it's the lightest at this moment, might be 3, 4, 5, 6 hours today, 7 hours. Yeah, 7. check out, this is the park. Let's go through here. There's no rush. Remember to give this video, this live stream a like. If you want to help it go out to more people, the likes are very much welcome, very welcome. Pasta and meat restaurant here. Pasta and meat. Wow, that's a big restaurant. They got even a big section all the way in the back. Like a nice little courtyard. I didn't know that. Cool. And there's a bar that plays 60s and 70s and 80s music in Spanish with Julio Iglesias and Sandro and all those other famous singers from the 60s, 70s, and 80s. Old school dudes hanging out here with the old school music. A lot of pensioners hang out in this park, Colombian pensioners. Maybe a couple of foreigners too who like the park, but definitely Colombian pensioners. And this is the restaurant here. Menu of the day is 16,000 pesos. That's less than $4 for the menu of the day here at this restaurant. This restaurant has been here. Oh, and they got a back courtyard too. They made it all the way into the back. Bartolos. And this restaurant has been there for probably more than 30 years. At least when I came back in 95, that restaurant was already here. The restaurant was already here back in 95. I think it's 30 years old, at least. The population in Envigado is only like 250,000 people. The population of this city is about 250,000 people, if I remember well. But look it up on Google, guys. I don't remember. So you got all these places here. You got this place where they buy empanadas. It's very famous for selling empanadas here. It's called El Portoncito Paisa, the Paisa Gate. El Portoncito Paisa, and they sell empanadas, but with meat and buñuelos too. You see the empanadas right there. And they usually come, a lot of people come here. An empanada, traditional empanada, is about 2,400 pesos. And empanada with shredded beef is 2,600 pesos. That's about 50 cents, roughly, 45 cents. They got buñuelos, soda, and everything else. So that's a traditional place that's been selling empanadas for a long time. Now, something that I enjoy is salpicón here. Hola, ¿cómo tienes el salpicón? 3,000 pesos. Ah, ok, gracias. 3,000 pesos. ¿Eso tienes banano, mango y papaya? De todo, manzana también. También hasta pitaya para que uno vaya al baño corriendo. No, pitaya no. Ok, gracias. Oh, she says it's got all kinds of fruit in there. And I said, even pitaya? Pitaya is for when you have constipation. Papaya there. Manzana, piña, mango y todo eso así.
Mango, banano, piña.
Piña, mango, piña, banano, manzana, manzana, apple. Ah, de todo, qué bien. Y a 3,000 pesos, 3,000 pesos. Y es este tamaño, por 3,000 pesos. Is this cup size for 3,000 pesos, 75 cents. 75 cents or 70 cents. Ah, bueno, muchas gracias. ¿Cómo es tu nombre? Lucila. Muchas gracias, doña Lucila. Muchas gracias. Aquí mostrándole a la gente en inglés que hay gente que le encanta este municipio, que ya han venido aquí, americanos y de otras partes, y les gusta. ¿Cómo? En otras partes. ¿Usted lo vende más barato aquí? She says she sells it cheap here for 3,000 pesos. In other areas, they sell it more expensive. A 4 a 5. She says in other places, they sell it for you at 4 or 5,000 pesos. Y no le dan nada de lecherita. Oh, she adds condensed milk. Condensed milk, lecherita. She adds it to it. I had one yesterday. No, on Saturday. Ah, bueno, doña Lucila. Her name is Lucila. Muchas gracias. Dígale, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
How are you?
How are you, Cabulla? How are you?
Bueno,
Y diga,
sabe que me lo...
o en otro idioma que es de la India, puede decir namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste es como hola o chao.
Ya.
Namaste siempre es hola o chao, dependiendo la situación.
Bueno.
Muchas gracias, doña Lucila. Muy amable. Feliz día. Bendiciones. Nice person. She's very nice. And she says that she does include lecherita, condensed milk, in her in the thing she sells, the salpicón. That's called salpicón. Oh, let me go down this way. I mean, there's no rush. Let me show you down this street, down this way, other things to see. And the arepas de chocolate. Yeah, I know most people, Colombia is not very friendly. Colombia is not a very friendly country. Colombia in general, from my experience here, making vlogs, travel vlogs here, since I began my channel in 2020, back in May 2020, and I started going out like in June or July on the incognito tip during the lockdown. And people don't like being on video. Many people and could care less that you're a YouTuber. They don't really care much. Oops, my videos, my gimbal's losing the stabilization a little bit. Give me a moment. Gotta center it more. Yeah, the signal got a little choppy there for a moment. Lost it. Reconnected now. They're not very friendly for a lot of people. Don't like video. That's for sure. This is the arepa de chocolate place. These are the chocolate, sweet corn cake, and they make it right there. And cheesy arepas too. A lot of cheese in the arepas. And you got this Éxito. Relax for a little while. They got the supermarket there, Éxito supermarket. But people are very nice and kind. They just don't like the camera part. That's the only thing about that I don't like. One of the few things I don't like about Colombia is that they don't like the camera part. They don't like the camera being out. Even though I don't put it in anybody's face, I don't put a camera in anybody's face. I don't do that. But people just don't like being on video. And then some people give you an ugly look. You know, they give you an ugly face. They stare at you like, what the hell are you doing? And I'm like, I'm in public. Don't bother me. I'm not bothering you. I don't have the camera in your face. So that's one thing I really don't like about Colombia. And they're not YouTuber friendly. Most people never ask. Most people don't care that you have a YouTube channel. I mean, this year, since I returned to Colombia back in December of last year, I've done a lot of videos. Believe me, guys, if you know me already, if you've been following me for a long time, or whatever, for the last year or so since I came back to Colombia from Mexico. I lived in Mexico for 6 months and I was going to stay there longer before going to India, but couldn't. Maybe 8 people, 10 people this whole time in 11 months have asked me if I have a channel on YouTube. She's a humble lady. Her name is Lucila. The lady's name is Lucila. In dollars, I told you the salpicón is about 70 cents on the US dollar. Bird Erickson, you almost got a place in Llano Grande. Yeah, it is very expensive, like 800,000 pesos. But for what? For the month or for a weekend or for a day? Because Llano Grande is very expensive. I used to live in Llano Grande. That's the countryside, but that's the rich people play area in the countryside of Llano Grande, Rio Negro. I used to live out there. Oh yeah, man. So when Adventures of Sam. Hey Sam, when are you coming this way? When are you coming to Envigado? Are you almost ready for that? To buy $800,000. Yeah, that area is very, very, very expensive to buy. In Llano Grande, it's very expensive to buy property. It is very expensive. It's like it's the like the trendiest place in all of Rio Negro, and the people from Medellin that have money and Envigado that have money, they have property out there, country house out in the countryside. Small, whatever, $800,000, that's just about right. Yes, sir. And it's very trendy. I used to live out there. I used to pay rent, but back until 2010, before I went back to the States, before I moved back to the United States of America. And then I didn't like the States anymore, so I came back over here, which I liked better. Yeah, so Sam, people are gonna have to get used to it. I do this all the time. I walk around. Look at these nice avocados and nice mangoes. Avocados and mangoes, nice for lunch today. Very nice. For me, this is the best municipality to live in. People are very nice, calm. It's not dangerous, not dangerous, really not dangerous. I'm repeating it. It's a very safe municipality to live in. It is very safe to live here. No place is absolutely safe in terms of a city or a big town. Nowhere in the world, basically. Something can happen to you anywhere as long as somebody decides to be stupid. You have many horses and other animals, so it's very difficult for you to get away. Bert, gotcha. No, Sam is in the States right now. Adventures of Sam, he's still in the States. Oh, you're selling your house, so you're waiting to close, to have the final closure, the closing sale, to sell it, get your money, and run for the border, the Colombian border. We got a lot of shops, a lot of stuff, all over the place, all over. If you come here and you're in town here and you want to catch a bus to downtown Medellin, you catch them right here, these buses. This one goes on Vegas Avenue. It comes right here, stops there, people get on the bus, but that one takes Las Vegas Avenue all the way into downtown Medellin, into one part of downtown Medellin. But it doesn't go directly down this street. It goes down this street for a bit and then it goes off this, because this one becomes Poblado Avenue. It merges with the other street all the way down and it becomes Poblado Avenue. And this one takes you all the way into El Poblado, into Poblado Park, and 3 blocks away from Jarros Park, this avenue. But the other one, Las Vegas Avenue, will leave you all the way down by the Poblado Metro Station, all the way down there on Las Vegas Avenue where the Monterey Shopping Center is, the technological shopping center. Down that way where you can buy tech stuff for your GoPro, for your smartphone, for your computer, laptop, if it needs service, needs to be repaired or whatever. Look at here, more baked goods, cake and everything, more buñuelos, more almojábanas. These are baked breaded cheese sticks, croissants, other kind of pastry here, salt pastry with cheese and whatever inside, and maybe ham. Those are the typical type of sweet and salt pastry here in Colombia, in Antioquia especially. And like I said, the women here are very nice people in general, beautiful, all kinds of beauty. Most people in this municipality are white people, but you do have some other tones of gray, of white, brown, whatever. Church bells are ringing. That's a taco place there called Cuernavaca. Tacos, beer, and liquor. Cuernavaca, like the city in Mexico, near Mexico City. And the church bells are ringing at the St. Gertrude Church, Santa Gertrudis. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. So pensioners like to hang out here, Colombian pensioners. Okay, yeah, this is the pigeon part over here, Vic. You're gonna see the pigeons all hanging around here. People with their doggies too. That little doggy wants to play with the pigeons. Maybe we can interview a pigeon for Vic. See if a pigeon wants to be on camera. Pigeons probably don't have a problem. Hey, you guys want to talk to Super Cool Life? Want to talk to Super Cool Life? Yeah? You want to be Super Cool Life's friend? No, not today. Not you. Maybe the other ones? Hey, pigeons. Pigeons. They come and they feed them here. Look at them. Like pigeons for Brooklyn. These pigeons are for Brooklyn. Brooklyn, New York. Hey, yo, Vinny, what are you doing, Vinny? Get out of here. What is this guy doing? Hey, Sal, you remember that guy from the neighborhood that he did stupid things? He ended up in the trunk in the Hudson River. Yeah, Sal. Whatever. Oh, check out this pigeon. This one ain't from Brooklyn. This one ain't from Brooklyn. This pigeon ain't from Brooklyn. And this pigeon said, "Get out of my face." Let's find the king pigeon. Red pigeon. Yeah, I saw the red pigeon, but the red pigeon decided to disappear. Oh, there it goes. There he goes, right over there. There goes that reddish, brownish pigeon right there. There you go. How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How's it going? Walk like an Egyptian. Excuse me. Walk like a pigeon. Yeah. Hey, look, some pigeons are taking a swim. Well, I've never seen pigeons swimming in my life. Well, they're not really swimming because they don't drown, but they're taking a nice little pigeon bath. Cool. Look at these guys just hanging out right here. Just perched there, just chilling. So yeah, these are the pigeons right here. Okay guys, want to take a selfie? Pigeons. That's the church. That is the church. Right there. And I see a lot of old timers here, you know, pensioners. And that a neighborhood that is in that direction called El Dorado, the Golden City, the Golden Neighborhood, El Dorado. The video will be coming out on Saturday about that place. I've seen some expats and basically pensioners, American pensioners, living there. They love living there, especially as snowbirds. And they come during the winter season in the States and even in Canada, and they just chill. And then they just stick to that area, and then they go to other places in the city. But they stick around there because it's very quiet and cool. Got good restaurants, a good park. I'll go there in a moment before I end the video so I can show you El Dorado. And let's check out the church. Let's go check out the church. One last pigeon show. Check out the church. Somebody died, so they put out these things here to tell you that the funeral, the mass, is going to be happening today at 4 p.m. here. Somebody by the name of Maria Luzmila, she passed away. So they got the wake at someplace down that street over there. Over there, there's a wake hall over there, and then they have the mass here at 4 p.m. and the family is letting the community know. This is the name of the church, Santa Gertrude. In English, Saint Gertrude Parish. This is a Catholic Apostolic Roman Church. I don't even know if you say Catholic Apostle Roman Church. These are Catholics, Roman Catholics. People are here for their prayer time. I mean, do you not think this is the best municipality to live in so far? And I haven't even showed you the Viva Envigado shopping center. The lady was staring at me because I shouldn't be talking inside, which is right. She was giving me that, get out of my church, don't talk, look, and she was right, absolutely right. Every time I go into a church, I don't talk if there are people praying, but I forgot, got carried away. So look at it, there's so much to do here, so many people, there's so much life. This park after 8:30 p.m. is dead because this town is quiet in many senses of the word. It's a very laid-back town. Oh, I gotta go up this way because I gotta buy something over here, and then I'm gonna take you to El Dorado Park, show you that, show you the restaurant, the streets with the restaurants, the street that is basically that street, and we go that way and we'll show you that, and I'll show you the park in that area in case you guys are 50 and above and you want to relax when you come here and not have a noisy area. Oh, it all depends.
5,000 pesos.
If you get a rental, if you rent an apartment here in Envigado, to rent an apartment, it might be the cheapest you can get in an okay area. Okay area, the cheapest you can get in an okay area would be about what? Let me see. About $300 a month for rent. And then, if you rent an apartment, I'm saying rent an apartment. I gotta go in here to this Mercado Saludable, healthy market, health market, healthy food market. I gotta buy some things for my mom. Yeah, she can't drink regular milk, so I'm gonna buy some almond milk. And these bottles of almond milk are 12,000 pesos, just around $2.80. This is almond milk. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien, gracias. Give me a moment when I make this purchase. This is a healthy food market. Got a lot of stuff here, vegetarian stuff, no meat. You got all these buffalo cheese, mozzarella cheese. You got the veggie patties here, lentil patties like burgers, chicken patties, other type of patties. Chorizos, these are all vegetarian, not real meat. Vegetarian chorizos, vegetarian ground beef, vegetarian hot dogs. All of this is not real meat. This is all a healthy food market. Just gotta wait. There are a lot of people right here right now. I gotta buy this almond milk for my mom because of her condition. She can't be drinking regular milk. Colombian money. 10,000 pesos, just less than $5 US. 10,000 peso bill. 2,000 peso bill. Estas dos, por favor. So I get these two for 24,000 pesos. That's going to be roughly $5.50. I don't know, something like that. The exchange rate, I don't know what it is right now. Pero estamos resistente para estos.
Ya le doy otro.
Porque yo estoy caminando un ratico y aquí no me pierda la inversión. Gracias. Muchas gracias, feliz día. Okay, so I got that already. Let's go. Made the purchase. See what time it is. I still got some time left. Let's see if anybody's asking something. Envigado's got a lot of things for vegetarians. Wait a minute, let me cross this. I gotta cross right here. There are like about, at least that I know about, 4 vegetarian restaurants here in Envigado. I'm gonna show you one in a moment. It's called Tulsi, like Tulsi Devi, like in India, Tulsi Devi. Women from this area are very beautiful. This is a gym, Smart Fit Gym. It's a chain of gyms. 70,000 pesos per month. Any foreigner can come to these gyms. You just got your passport and your ID. And these gyms are big and they have a lot of nutrition and stuff and medical help for like a sports nutritionist and all of that. 70,000 pesos is about $15 right now, maybe. $15 a month to go to the gym here. And for about $300 rent per month. $300 rent per month if you get a cheap apartment in an okay neighborhood. It's okay. It's not the best, but it's good enough. Not dangerous. Just talking about the beauty of the neighborhood. And let's see if I can cross here. Show you Tulsi and whatnot. And food-wise, I mean, food, if you're a vegetarian, you can buy some nice grains, rice, lentils, chickpeas, stuff like that, black-eyed peas, some other veggies, fruit for the week, and eat like that with making your soups, rice, arepas, whatever, at home with 7 days a week, I think. Just for one person, I think on 400,000 pesos, which is less than $100, you can eat for the month, cooking at home, if you're cooking at home. But if you go into the vegetarian restaurants for lunch, then you're gonna spend more money. Look, here is one vegetarian restaurant. It belongs to the Vaishnavas, to the Hare Krishnas. It's called Tulsi. Right here, Tulsi. This is a vegan restaurant, vegan vegetarian. Tulsi. And I know the guys here. I know the people here. I don't know if they're here right now. But this is a nice restaurant. Vayan a estar aquí ahorita. Hasta por allá adentro. Bueno, le voy a saludar un momentico, gracias. I'm going to say what's up to my friend Bajan. He's a Hare Krishna. And he's a singer. Let's see if I run into him. Buenas, ¿cómo le va? Bajan, ¿qué más Bajan? Todo bien, cocinando. Bien, mira, aquí quería saludar, hermanito. Mostrando que su restaurante aquí, los gringos, para que sepan que pueden venir aquí a comer comida vegetariana. Y también hay en uno en la India, Varanasi. Dígale, namaste. Varanasi, Shiva's Place. Haribol. Ahí los dejo, que estén bien. Suerte. Sí, es que estoy en vivo y estoy dándole el tour a la gente en inglés. Gringos y indianos. ¿Sí o no? Chao. Suerte. Suerte. So that's Bajan. That's his name, Bajan. Bajan. And this is vegetarians and vegans. So vegetarians and vegans. And it's right here in Envigado. And he is a Vaishnava, Hare Krishna, but he doesn't have his Tulsi beads anymore, or his kuntis around his neck. Because I used to be one too. I used to be a Hare Krishna. In case you guys don't know, a Vaishnav. That's why I went to India. So that's the name of the restaurant, Tulsi. Oh man, Adventures of Sam, that camera should be awesome. I would love to buy myself a GoPro 10 or 11, but I just don't have the cash. Right now I'm saving up money. Remember that I put up that video, GoFundMe? GoFundMe doesn't exist in Colombia. The platform is not available in Colombia. It's only available in 19 countries. So I wish I could buy myself a GoPro. I got the GoPro 5. That's the one I use for my videos when I make my pre-recorded vlogs. Most of the time I use the GoPro 5 with this stabilizer, this gimbal, and a special metal plate to adapt the GoPro to that plate, so that way I can use the gimbal to just have stable videos. You got an excellent camera, man, Sam. You don't even need a stabilizer. You don't need a gimbal because you got the GoPro 11. I mean, they might overheat or whatever, but hey, whatever. Barbershop. Nobody's at the barbershop right now except one dude getting a haircut. World Cup is on right now. Tulsi Devi, Tulsi the plant. Tulsi Devi. In Vaishnavism, Tulsi Devi is a plant and a goddess. And one of the plants, the dearest to Radharani in terms of plants. There's the Euro supermarket right there. And we're going into El Dorado neighborhood. Right here along this street from the park, coming directly from the church. The church is directly back that way. The church is directly back that way. The pigeons and all of that. And you just come along this street. And wow, what a beautiful woman over there. You guys can't see from here that well, but that woman right there. Beautiful face. But anyhow, if you want to see a lot of beautiful women, Envigado, Medellin, Sabaneta, you name it, La Estrella, but I see a lot of beautiful women here in Envigado alone. I don't need to go to Medellin. And it's even nicer here than Medellin because it's calmer, it's not as noisy, it's not as congested by traffic and motorcycles and people. It's only 250,000 people, the population, if I remember well. So yeah. And if you want to have lunch at a place like Tulsi, the daily lunch special at that Tulsi restaurant is 17,000 pesos. 17,000 pesos is $4. Around $4 right now with the current exchange rate. 4 buckaroos, $4, American dollars. Yeah, Antioquia is full of beautiful women. You got that right. And I was telling you about the little, here's a shrine. Remember that Tulsi is a plant, like a plant, Tulsi. And in India, with the Vaishnavas, the Hare Krishnas, they like Tulsi for offering to God, to Bhagwan. Look at the outdoor gyms, it's all free. Outdoor gyms all over the Antioquia, all over the metropolitan area. You don't pay a penny, and you use your own body weight to work out in those outdoor gyms. And this is the Virgin Mary right there with baby Jesus. And they have flower offerings that they have offered, shrine of the Virgin Mary and baby Jesus. And this area is El Dorado. Buenos días, ¿cómo le va? The Vaishnav guy, his name is Bhajan. He's a Vaishnav. He and I share the same guru, even though I don't do that anymore. We were initiated by the same guru, if I remember correctly, and that's how we met in the Vaishnav community. And that's his restaurant. He owns it with his wife, with his woman, his wife. And these are the restaurants here. Restaurant fries, Papa Lovers, look at it. Papa Lovers hashtag. And this is a fry restaurant with the fries as the main part. And then a mom and pop restaurant here. Not a mom and pop, a mom and pop shop. Selling veggies and fruit and all of that. And then we got another restaurant here. This is Salvadorian restaurant with Salvadorian food, pupusa. No, yeah, they're just opening up for lunch. It's only like 12 o'clock here now. And there's another restaurant out there across the street called Simple. They got menu of the day and everything. It's probably around for $4 as well. Soup and whatever, pasta soup or guineo soup, beans, bandeja paisa. It's called Simple. This whole street has a few restaurants all along the way. Then you got this ice cream shop, ice cream and fruit salads and everything. Ensalada de frutas, fruit salad, or you can get a waffle with ice cream on it and everything called a fruity, or you could get a type of banana split there. And all of this is along this, but that hasn't opened yet. That other place right there sells chicken place, La Bombonera. These are all the restaurants. I made a video about this place, but you'll see a better quality with the GoPro 5 video quality. You'll see it on Saturday. Look at this other restaurant, the burger, the BGR, the burgers. The burgers, this is a restaurant and they're gonna open up in a moment. And that's the burger restaurant here, the burger restaurant. Plenty of restaurants here, guys. Plenty of restaurants for all tastes, vegetarian, non-veg, and everything. But if you want vegetarian, you go to that one I showed you. There's another one here in Envigado called Prana, Prana, an Indian word, Sanskrit word. And you got all this right here. You could get a rental around here maybe, or Airbnb. You can look on Airbnb and see if they have any listings in this area. It's not going to show you exactly where, but if it shows you El Dorado, near the park, like 6-7 blocks away from the park, in this area, then it's nice if you want to come and rent something here. Look at that other place, Burro Pizzeria. It's a chain of restaurants. They got one at the mall and everything. The Art of Pizza. The Art of Pizza, and they also sell burros, Mexican food. Then you got the Jungle Burger and Rock and Roll. That restaurant right there is burgers and rock and roll. Look at that. You see the guitar, metal guitar thing right there? Look. Burgers and rock and roll. Burger and rock and roll, the jungle. So it's a good place you're gonna check out, and they probably play music in Spanish, rock and roll in Spanish or rock and roll in English. Nice place to check out. I've seen a lot of people coming. Let me just go this way. Traffic is just coming hard on, strong. And look at this little house here. Look at this little house. Wow. They got their own little garden and everything. One of the few houses has got its own little garden, little fountain, and they got their own little shrine and a tree with the Christmas decoration. And that's the house inside. Yeah, and there goes their shrine to the Virgin Mary. Now you got a bakery right there across the street. They sell almond and white chocolate croissants. Almond and white chocolate croissants sold right there at that bakery. And then you got the local pharmacy. You got the apartments here. These are all apartment buildings and houses. And you can probably find an Airbnb rental here, or a room if you want to stay in a room on Airbnb, through Airbnb, or an apartment rental. Maybe. You just got to look it up. El Dorado. El Dorado. And I talked to a nice girl yesterday that I made the video. You'll see her, Alejandra. She was over there down the street where the Coca-Cola truck is. It's a Mexican restaurant called Pulcro. Colombians love Mexican food, so you'll find a lot of Mexican food here in Colombia, in this area too. A lot of Mexican restaurants here. And the restaurant is right there, Pulcro, right next to it, to the right. And you'll see the video on Saturday, this coming Saturday. You'll see the video. Let's continue going this way. There's another restaurant here called Jalisco. No Indian restaurants nearby here. Only in El Poblado or in Medellin. I don't have plants. No plants anymore for me. Well, because the guy he's a Vaishnav, and they have brought tulsi from India. No, I haven't had any dosas or idlis here, only in India. But I think there's a restaurant, an Indian restaurant, where I'm going to do a vlog in the future. It's called Zaika. It's owned by an Indian family, and they sell veg and non-veg food at that restaurant, Zaika. It's in Poblado there by Jerez Park. It's only about 3 blocks away, and I was there the other day talking to a guy and everything. and one of the guys at the restaurant, and he told me they sell chapatis, paratha, they sell vegetable biryani, chicken biryani. Of course, I'm a vegetarian, so I'm gonna go for the vegetarian plates. So I will go there, and they sell lassi, a couple of different flavors of lassi. There it's called Zaika with a Z. It's an Indian family that owns it and operates it in Poblado, Medellin. But there are no Indian restaurants here in Envigado. But there are vegetarian, but not Indian restaurants. There's another restaurant called Chapati Halal by the Poblado Metro Station. When you walk up towards 10th Street, it's called Chapati Halal. And they sell Pakistani and Indian food, veg and non-veg. But you have to go to Medellin, which is next door, for that. Now this restaurant is very famous here. They have tamales. People are having tamale lunch, or the thing is called deli tamal. And this place, yesterday when I came through here yesterday, they had a line of people standing out here, even in the right along this thing right here to go in because all the tables were taken. The restaurant was full. It's called Deli Tamal, and they have it at. Hola, how are you? Good. ¿Ahí tiene menú del día también o? ¿Cómo es el menú del día?
15.
15. Bueno, gracias. She's telling me the menu of the day is 15,000 pesos. That's less than $4. And here's menu of the day today. They got plantain soup, rice, salad, beet salad with, the salads with beets, carrots, arepa, sweet plantain slice, some salchicha with potatoes and whatever. Then they got bandera de frijoles, another type of thing with it's just beans with rice and everything. Or you got available meats, a different thing, beef, pork, chicken on the grill and juice of the day. All of that and tamales. 15,000 pesos, less than $4. And people love to come here. There's nothing here vegetarian, so you can forget about the vegetarian options here. This is all meat lovers, and this is the restaurant, and it's very famous because it gets really busy on a Saturday or Sunday. And there's another restaurant here that I saw a lot of people at yesterday called Sazon. These are the little hole-in-the-wall restaurants, and you got menu of the day here too: chicken with sweet corn and bacon, beef soup, beans, whatever. This is all El Dorado. So if you are interested in El Dorado and staying in this area of Envigado, cheaper than other areas probably, this is the place to come. El Dorado. The restaurant is in El Poblado, Zaika, Z for Zorro, Z for, Zaragoza, Z for the last letter of the alphabet, X, Y, Z, Z-A-I-K-A, Zaika. And the other one is Chapati Halal. I don't have that much battery power left. I'm gonna get up to the park, show you the park. Here, this is the area where the pensioners like to live in, and you can get a cheaper rental here. So I just gave you an idea how much a person needs here per day. You get the $300 a month rental if you're renting an apartment for yourself, a 2-bedroom apartment. Might be furnished, might not be furnished. Most apartments here are not furnished because they don't like to rent them out with furnishings because people don't take care of them in general, and it's a loss of money. So $300 a month for a rental, apartment rental. But if you do Airbnb and just rent out a room in somebody's home and whatever, it's going to be cheaper for the month. 28 days on Airbnb gets you a big discount. So you might just go for a room instead if you want that, and plus have the experience with a local Colombian family. Probably, maybe, I don't know. This place is nice. They sell gelato and everything. It's a bakery and pastry shop, an ice cream shop. It's got sweet stuff. I passed by here yesterday. I showed it in the video that I made yesterday when it started raining and everything, and you could just sit out here. And they got ice cream, everything, ice cream, single scoop ice cream for about $1.10, double scoop for about almost $2. But it's good ice cream and good cake. They got red velvet cake, chocolate cake, all kinds of cakes in there. Now I'm gonna go up this way and I'll make sure I don't get hit by a vehicle. And this is a nice neighborhood. Pensioners love to live here. American pensioners, Canadian pensioners, and Colombian pensioners love this neighborhood because these neighborhoods are quiet. No nightclubs here, no bars, just the restaurants you saw before and these other type of businesses. And there are some geriatrics homes here. Some geriatric homes. Let me see if you guys are saying something. Hello, JHA. Abhishek from India. ¿Cómo estás? Aquí muy bien, amigo. Muy bien. I'm doing very well. Bye. मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. भाई साहब, मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ. धन्यवाद. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. कैसे हो? कैसे हो? ¿Cómo estás? Another bakery. People are watching the football match today. Qatar World Cup. I have no idea who's playing because I don't follow that. This is a very quiet neighborhood. Abhishek. JHA Abhishek. Do you have a channel on YouTube, buddy? Do you have a YouTube channel? If you do, let us know in the chat comments section there. This is a mini football domed court. Mini football. I got 10% now left. 10% battery. I wasn't planning on doing this live stream today. I did one on my Spanish channel, Eddie Viajero, in case you want to practice your Spanish. Eddie, E-D-D-Y, Viajero, V-I-A-J-E-R-O. But this is El Dorado neighborhood. And this is the church, St. Raphael Church here. Catholic Church. I may just go this way with you guys so you guys can see the park, the El Dorado Park. And it's a quiet neighborhood. And there's some apartments over there beyond that street that you can probably get an apartment for $300 a month because the residential place there is quite old. That's a geriatrics home right there. Let me just show you. I'm here. Let me show you. This is what I was talking about because a friend of mine, a British guy, no, he's not British, he's Welsh, from Wales, United Kingdom, Wales. It's kind of like a country of its own, if I remember right. Wales, it's not England, it's not Scotland, it's not Ireland, it's not Northern Ireland, it's Wales. And this old gated community of apartments, as you can see the facades and everything, super simple, just brick and mortar. And you can get a rental, a 2-bedroom or even a 3-bedroom. This is a small apartment, maybe 65 square meters for $300 a month, but not furnished. Maybe if they have furnished apartments, then you'll be lucky. If not, then you will have to buy your own bed and whatever you need at the Viva Envigado Home Center, which is like a Home Depot thing, or the local furniture shops here might sell you a very cheap bed, cheap mattress. Well, all you have to do is just buy a mattress and a couple of box springs, put it on, and that's it. And buy a little plastic table at the supermarket or at one of these places, a plastic table for 2 people. A Remax plastic table you buy for like $25, and a plastic chair for another $20. No, like $15, or 2 of them, and whatever. If you want to live like a simple kind of man, like I do, traveling simple. So that's a gated community that is very old. And like I said, look, a lot of old timers like to hang around here. Buenos días, ¿cómo están? Buenas tardes. Bien. Buenas tardes. They're not very friendly about the camera thing. They just don't like it. Or some of them just grumpy old men, like the movie Grumpy Old Men. You know the movie Grumpy Old Men, or the other movie Up, the Disney movie, Pixar movie Up. Hey, look at it! Look! An auto rickshaw, but this is for business, about books. An auto rickshaw, but this is not a taxi. They don't work as taxis in these cities. Only in the small towns in Colombia do they work as taxis, but in the city they only work as a form of transporting goods transportation, goods transport. This is the park, El Dorado Park here, where I sometimes come train and do my exercise routine. And I have seen some 2 or 3 Americans here, elderly gentlemen, about 60 years old, doing their training here with the bars. And I've seen a few Americans hanging out at that bakery right there. That bakery, Panadería de Salsa Mentana, Pan Dorado, El Dorado is like Dorado right there, Dorado, but L-E-L, Dorado. And this is a bakery where people love to come and sit and have a cup of coffee and everything. Now let me go back this way. And like I said, I have seen a foreigner here a few times there, a couple of foreigners from the States or Canada or Europe. And I come to this park and I do hang out here sometimes. It's a kid park, adult park. It's a park for everybody. You got the kids section here and everything. And over there, and then you got bars for the adults. And here, this is where we come and work out. I come and work out with my own weight, my own body weight. I do dips here on the dip bar. I use this little thing for my legs sometimes. I do pull-ups on this thing or chin-ups and elevate my legs for some abdomen exercise right here. And then you got this other thing right here that's kind of like riding a horse to work out your legs and your back. Then I do some exercise on this thing right here for my chest press. It's my own body weight. I come here sometimes and I do that. I usually do that, and then you got the other machine over there where the other dude is, and then this guy is doing his type of martial arts practice. I can't do that, but I can do my other stuff. Good on him. Good, cool. Buenos días. O buenas tardes. ¿Cómo están? Bien?
Good day.
All right. Yeah, good day. Good afternoon. Take care. Have fun.
So do you.
Thanks. So this is another thing, machine that I work out on here, and I do weight training here with my own body weight. So this is a park for everybody here in Envigado, and you got a good view of the mountains. But today it's an overcast day, so you don't get to see a lot because it's a very overcast day, but the mountains are right up there if you can see some of the lining of the mountains. But it's an overcast day, and this park lights up at night because they got the Christmas lights here now. And this is El Dorado, guys. India is cheaper than Colombia, buddy. India is cheaper than Colombia. I don't know why, Abhishek, I don't know why. It depends. It's because of the brick. The brick is made with earth, and the earth color is orange, kind of an orange earth color. That's why. But some other ones, they just paint. But these are the ones they leave more simple, in a simpler way. And if they paint the facades, like over there, sometimes they paint the facade like a gray facade up there, Abhishek. Copacabana is here in the valley. This is the valley. Today, England won against Iran 6-2. Wow. No, I mean, Indians are very friendly people, even friendlier than Colombians in my taste, in my opinion, Abhishek. Indian people, from my experience in India, when I was there for 48 days in 2019, I was in North India, in Jagannath Puri, I was in Bhubaneswar, I was in Delhi, I was in Mumbai, I was in Varanasi, I was in Rishikesh, I was in the state of Himachal Pradesh, up in two villages, Gargi and Balyani. I was in Bodh Gaya, I was in Allahabad or Prayagraj, and people treated me so much better there. Most people treated me so well, even didn't even know me and invited me into their homes, invited me to have lunch without even knowing me, just met me, and 5 minutes later they invited me into their home, invited me to a chai, to some masala chai and whatever, and they're very friendly, and they wanted to find out if I was a YouTuber. I was not a YouTuber when I went to India. I was not a YouTuber when I went to India. I was just a person that was there on a spiritual journey. I was in India for spiritual purposes. I wanted to visit India because I had been a Vaishnav before going to India. I had been a Hare Krishna Vaishnav, Bhakti Yogi, Bhakti Yoga. And for me, Colombians are very nice people and everything, but Indians are full power, the best for me. Better hospitality, better friendliness than Americans, than Colombians, than Mexicans, than Canadians, than Europeans. That's my opinion. That's just my opinion from my experience. I don't know what other people have had in terms of their experiences in India and whatever, if they had a good experience or bad experience. If you don't focus around Delhi and Mumbai and you go to smaller places in India like in Balyani, the village of Balyani in the Kulu district, or you go to Manikaran in the Parvati Valley that I was in, or in the village of Gargi above Manikaran there, or you go to the village of Tosh there in Parvati Valley, people are very friendly in general. Or if you go to, I was in a small village outside of Bodh Gaya, in a guest house, and I met the village people. I was walking through the village through a banyan tree, and people were so friendly, so nice, Abhishek. That's why I love India. I'm moving to India. Great cricket. Okay, that would be good. Well, that's in this area. Envigado is one of the best places in all of Colombia. Envigado is not cheap. You can find cheaper places in Medellin, in very bad neighborhoods, much cheaper for an apartment. But people here don't rent furnished apartments because people have not taken care of the furniture. They have destroyed it or even stolen it and everything, and don't pay. So Colombia is not that, but $300 for an apartment like I showed over there, that's that. I'm moving to India next year, Abhishek. I'm moving to India. I'm going to live in India as a tourist. But not a tourist, I'm going to be living in India, but on a tourist visa. Every 6 months I have to leave India and go to another country for 2 months. I'm going to get a 5-year tourist visa. That's the only way I can live in India for now. And I'm going to be making a lot of vlogs. I'm going next year, I just don't know when. There's a video on YouTube called GoFundMe. If you guys want to share it on your social media networks with other people, on your Twitter accounts, on your TikTok accounts, on your Instagram accounts or Facebook accounts, look for my video. I made it like 2 weeks ago, GoFundMe. And I'm just looking for people to help me out and donate money so I can buy my plane ticket to go to India faster. I'm a teacher. I got to go work right now. But I want to arrive in India faster. If I can get the money faster for my ticket, that's it. That's all I need. Because everything else I pay for always. I pay for my food, my living expenses, my travel expenses. But this time I want to get to India faster. If I don't get the money quickly, then I will be in India next year, probably September, October. But I would like to be in India faster, maybe in May or in June. I want to arrive faster. Be back in beautiful India. Jai Bharat. Guys, I'm going to let you go because I got to go and work now in a moment. I hope you guys are doing well. Super cool life, Vic. He's got his channel. Everybody, so yeah. Abhishek had been here before. He just hasn't been on in a long time. But Abhishek has already been on some live streams before. Colombians are religious people. I don't know about spiritual, because most of the world is very religious and not too spiritual. But there are people I have met here in Colombia that are very spiritual. But most people are more religious than spiritual. They're more about doctrines, about following the Bible, or follow this and that. And in India, I found that people were more spiritual and saying, God is one. We are one. It doesn't matter if you look at God as Krishna or as Jesus or as Allah or as whatever or whoever, whatever, or as Giri Govardhan or as Ram or as any Buddha, whatever. But in Colombia and other countries, they're not so open to that part. They're more religious than spiritual. But there are some really spiritual people here. Thanks a lot, man, Abhishek, for your support. So remember, guys, I have no shame. I don't care if some people don't like it. I really don't care. I'm saying it. If you guys want to share that GoFundMe video that I made about asking people to help me with a donation, $2 here, $1 there, $5 here, all of that money I'm saving when I get paid every time by YouTube, so I can buy my plane ticket, which is going to cost me roughly $900 one way to India, to Delhi, or to Mumbai. One way, because I'm not coming back to live in Colombia. I'm going to be living in India. I'll come back to Colombia to visit my mom or my dad, or visit my brother in New Jersey, USA, where we're from. We're from New York, but my mom lives here in Colombia. My dad's in Toronto, Canada. And I will come back like every year and a half or two to visit my family for a month. But I will be living in India and visiting Nepal, visiting Pakistan, visiting Sri Lanka, visiting Thailand, visiting Southeast Asia, and Mexico when I come back this way. So if you want to help, in addition to watching my videos and giving likes to the videos and telling people about my channel, just remember you can share my GoFundMe video with other people. It's 2 weeks back. I made it at the beginning of November. If you want to check it out, guys. Adventures of Sam, everybody. Thanks for being here. I got to go in a moment. And you have a university of exam, Abhishek. Good luck to you, man. Do it. Get it good. Go good. Thanks a lot. Ooh, look at that old pickup truck. I love pickup trucks.